So the book is a hit with the kids, as I'm told. When did you first come to learn about this project and this book?
I heard that they were making a movie, and I kind of had some vague knowledge of the title. So I kind of powered through all the books that were out so far. I mean, there's one that comes out, I think, this month, but that wasn't out then. And so I powered through them in one weekend and had like a 13-page audition. That was one scene just straight, 13 pages, and I guess I rocked it out. I love the character. I embraced all of her over-the-top bravado and southern gothic insidious charm.
So for people who don't know this character, give a sort of thumbnail view of who she is.
Ridley Duquesne is the older cousin of our protagonist, Lena, who has gone to the dark side. And she is working with Lena's mom, played by Emma Thompson, to kind of make sure that Lena comes over to the dark side as well on her 16th birthday.
So it's a nice, like, villainous, juicy role.
So it's fun and over the top, and my character is a siren, so she has the power of persuasion, and it's fun.
So if you had the power of persuasion in life, how would you use it?
Oh, for good. Only for good. No, of course. I'd like to think for good. On some better hair days, I do have the power of persuasion.
Awesome. So for the supernatural elements and stuff like that, were you working with a lot of CG, or was a lot of stuff done practically?
Well, our director, Richard LaGravenese, doesn't really like CG, doesn't like to work with it, so he actually made the sets do a lot of the things that it says that they do in the script. So there was a little of our imagination that came into play and a little bit of CGI in post, but a lot of it was actually happening. There's a segment that features heavily in the trailer with a room spinning and me and Lena kind of battling it out, and that actually all really was as is. The room did spin. A dining table with Jeremy Irons and Margot Martindale and Eileen Atkin actually did spin in a reverse direction. Chandeliers were going crazy. There was hydraulics under the set. It was everyone had to take Dramamine to get on the set.
Do you ever look around at something like that and be like, hey, wow, this is my job?
I had that kind of pinch me moment when I walked onto the set, and then I had to do all of the spinning and the insane stunts in 7-inch Christian Louboutin boots that our director had picked out for me because he thought they were really, really hot. So I had to pretty much just be like locked into a rig so that I wouldn't literally fly away.
How would 13-year-old you have reacted to reading these books and participating in this?
25-year-old me loved them, so 13-year-old me would have loved them too. I mean, there's such a sense of romance, and amidst all the fantastical things that happen, it's really grounded in kind of who you are inside and finding that out and determining that in your youth. And there's dark and light in everyone, the ability to do good and evil. So it's interesting kind of just determining that for yourself.
So a lot of people compare this to Twilight. Is that a fair comparison?
It's a love story, but that's kind of where the similarities end, I think.